Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. As you know, we are doing the Halloween weeks kind of thing where I don't know, I had spare time. We're doing the original Halloween stuff now. So we had Halloween 1, we had Halloween 2018, that's to prepare ourselves for Halloween Kills. We're doing Friday the 13th and we're doing Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are our big ones. Whichever video does the best in terms of like watch time and likes and all of that, and comments and views, I'm going to watch that entire franchise for next Halloween. That is the plan. So you have a year to figure it out, like the video, all that stuff. So today we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was released in 1990. It was written by Victor Miller and directed by Sean S. Cunningham. No spoilers, but the general idea is that it's about this camp that is kind of haunted, I guess, by this kid that drowned. And people just die a lot. They just kind of go, they die, and then this camp guy, for some reason, he's like, let's redo it. Let's start it again. And so all these camp counselors come together, including the guy from Footloose. Is it the guy from Footloose? I think it is. I don't remember. I think it's Kevin Bacon. But I could be wrong. I don't remember. I watched this like 2 days ago and I already don't remember. That shows how much I like this movie. The general idea here is we go from, you know, this like lovable movie where there's like, oh, hanging out and having sex and all that. And then it turns into a slasher real quick. There's a lot of issues I have with this film, like a ton of them. First of all, I don't care. These characters are just the most bland characters. There's nothing to like about any of them, really. They're all just kind of bland characters. I don't have any written down because I don't know any of their names, because none of them are interesting to me. They're all just very blanket, like, characters. And that's never the way to go for a movie, in my opinion. And our villain is, first of all, non-existent, for the most part. And then there's a twist at the end, which is kind of cool, but also, like, doesn't do anything for me. I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, it is what it is. The rest of the franchise might be better than this. I think there are probably movies that are better than this in the franchise. This just is not it for me. But I'm excited to see where it goes. You know, like, it might get better. I hope it does. One thing that I do really like about this film is the choice of the cinematography, particularly when we're with the villain. When we're with our bad guy, we are from his point of view, his or her point of view, I guess. And it's really cool to see that, because we don't get that from pretty much any other horror movie in this time period, where they decided, okay, we are not going to see the villain, we're going to see the character see the villain, and then be scared, which was really the first time I think that this was a big thing. Nowadays we see it a lot, but this was really cool. I think it's like really one of the first ones, and it felt original, you know, which is really nice. And is the storyline original? No, I don't think it is. Maybe it is, it's in 1980, but it just doesn't feel very original to me anymore. To be fair, I'm doing this, you know, 41 years later, something like that. It just doesn't feel, like, expertly done. And it's definitely not the most exciting movie. The ending is kind of bland. Most of the deaths are just kind of like, don't really care. The special effects are pretty good for 1980, though, I'll give them that. But I'm going to wrap it up relatively quickly here because there's not really a whole lot to talk about. I'm going to go ahead and give Friday the 13th a C+. Have you seen Friday the 13th? Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the film. I'm sure there are people who are like, this is my favorite movie. That's fine. You're welcome to like that. I just don't particularly care about the film. I don't care about the villain. I don't really care about any of the characters. I'm hoping in the future we get the same idea with better characters. But we'll see. Please consider subscribing, because once we get to 200 subscribers, we're going to be doing an 8-hour-long live stream. You don't want to miss that, so definitely consider doing that. Liking the video, sharing with friends, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.